Hey, what's up guys, it is DJ. Today we got some new PC mods. The Farm Production Pack DLC is getting lots of updates on SteamDB. And we got a few modders to talk about, including an F350 rabbit hole. Let's check it out. Starting off today's news with some mods. We have the Construction Screen Zoom. This is a new one for PC and Mac players. Basically, it allows you to get closer or move further away. For example, if I wanted to place a fence. Look. That's so stupid. This would have been nice to have like 3 years ago, but you know what? I'll take it. Next up, we've got a 3-meter cultivator. This is the Marcel 300, 150 horsepower, required 3 meters at 8 miles per hour. Light, we've got yes and no. And the wing shares, we've got yes and no. And we've got the baler with buffer fix. Basically, this allows you to take balers like the self-propelled cotton baler, the John Deere 690, and be able to take things from the smaller front unit, dump them into the back unit, and then unload the unfinished bale. As you can see from this screenshot, the top's got 290 liters, the bottom's got 2,271, and you can dump the top one into the bottom one and then unload them. There is a mod to unload unfinished bales. I'm not sure if they're using that here or not, but I definitely recommend having that one. And then you can see baler, unload buffer, so it's a different button now. And PC Mac players got an update to the map Candlin at MV. This is version 1.2 and requires a new save game. So if you guys are playing on this map, definitely jump in, check out the update. Moving on, let's talk about SteamDB and the Farm Production Pack DLC, which has been brokety broke for a couple weeks now. It appears that the DLC is getting fixes in the background, as the DLC on SteamDB is updating every day and sometimes every few hours. SteamDB is where Giants can test different builds of the game and DLCs. It explains why there are not many mods releasing recently. I'm assuming more resources are being used not only to get this DLC working the way that it should be, but maybe on the next game as well. It's about that time, but we don't have any information on that. We are assuming that an announcement will come before FarmCon, which is the first weekend in July, so maybe it could be another 2 months before we hear anything on FarmSim 25, or even if we're getting another game this year. I'll keep you posted. Jumping over to Modern News, we hear from 82 Studio for the first time in a while, who has an update on their TLX 2022, 3500, and 1982, as well as the new unreleased Haulers Platform Pack. All of these mods failed due to taillights being orangish red, but they glow red. Additionally, has replaced the description on all the mods due to translations and a few other things which were present in previous versions of the mods that just happen to be failing now. I do have an idea on this though. Since Giants have a new QA department in Brno, Czech Republic, I am assuming that there's lots of new people testing mods, meaning more eyes on mods. I'm not sure if this new QA office is being maybe more picky than when QA was in the German office, though there are some people from QA that are still in the German office. A little confusing for me, but maybe the standards have changed, or maybe they're just looking for different stuff in mods now. We certainly aren't getting new mods like we used to. That's certainly for sure. Next up, we have a big topic to talk about. Agritelno says that their F350 update has failed testing as well as like 82 Studios mods, but has been fixed up and is resubmitted. They say that these are bug fixes requested by the community, though I'm not sure if Agritelno's actually released a full list of changes for the F350 or not. We do know that a Ford version has been submitted for PC, but we're not exactly sure what has been fixed exactly on the Lizard version. Now, I had to go down a little bit of a rabbit hole here, but stick with me. In August 2023, Agritelno had said that only one more thing needed to be finished for the F350 update, and then it would be with Giants for testing. Then in September 2023, they said it would be a week or so till it was done. Then we went on a 5-month hiatus and didn't hear anything until February 2024, with an update being held back while they worked on other mods. Certainly not a week. Well, here we are in May 2024, 14 months after the mod's release with no updates still. I really don't like being up here and telling you it's almost done, one more week, because I don't even know what to believe myself. And I can hear you guys saying, DJ, the Lizard 350's on the testing list right now. Yes, but this is not the F350. This is actually that KTM dirt bike that they were working on. This has got some really cool features though. It's got translations all over the place. I'm gonna do my best here. They say that you can ride it without the help of another mod. Well, I would hope so. However, I think what they mean is that you could do a wheelie without any other mod. Apparently, it's not an easy thing to do, and they say you will need to practice at it. The dirt bike's got a kickstand that must be activated when the bike is turned off, or else it'll tip over when you get off. Likewise, if you activate the kickstand when the bike is turned on, it will tip over. And there's a third camera that simulates the view from inside a rider's helmet. Usually vehicles don't force helmets onto the players. However, it does sound like this one's going to do that. It was in console testing on Wednesday, but there's been no update to the testing list since then. And no, this is not the F350. Just a regular 350. Now that rabbit hole's done, let's keep the thing of off-road vehicles going with Slush's Modding, who dropped a few more screenshots of their Yamaha Banshee 350. Oh boy, another 350 ATV, aka the Banshee for all platforms. They're currently getting the model in-game, and it's looking very cool. Looks like we're going to have a few different livery options in addition to colors and possibly customization, although we haven't seen any customization other than liveries yet. Not a 350, but definitely something that we haven't heard about in close to a year now. It's been 11 months. This is the Case IH 2160 90-foot early riser planter from Custom Modding. The first time that we heard about this planter was back in June 2023. Then the next month in July 2023, we got another sneak peek saying that the modeling was almost complete, but nothing since then. Well, here we are 10 months after that, with Custom Modding saying that now that the 715 Steiger project is done, they're going back to the planter, with it 99% done now. I'm assuming that 99% is the model still, and they say that all parts are ready, including hoses, lines, wheels, and options. They just need to do textures, and at this stage, I think it still needs to be in-gamed as well, as we have yet to see it in the game, so still plenty of work to do. Hopefully it's not another 10 months. Here's somebody that works pretty quickly. Serious Modding. They're bringing back J&M with the 875 grain cart. They're almost done with the model. It'd say the J&M branding will be PC only, but don't worry, the mod's still going to come to consoles as a Lizard brand. Something else that may be Lizard branded as well is their MacDon 974 grain head. The mod pack has gone through its first round of testing with Giants, and Caserius are working on the fixes right now. Now, I would not expect to see MacDon on consoles. As a matter of fact, I've actually reached out to Serious Modding and told them, hey, we have MacDon mod up, but not for consoles. It's a Lizard. So they're probably going to do Case IH and New Holland branding for all platforms, but apparently Giants haven't been communicating with them about this, so hopefully that gets fixed up. And lastly today, Ica says that their cold storage garage is almost done and is trying to get it with Giants for testing on all platforms this week, and well, at least submitted. The other projects in their Midwest building series will be coming soon, with more information likely revealed in the next week or so. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Something else we'll have in the next week or so is more Farm Sim news. And just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything we talked about today can be found in the description. And you can check out the entire video in the form of a news article on farmsimnews.com. Thanks to host Modding, you rock, bro. Remember, there's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod's going to be released, even if it's a year later than we thought it would be. And make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for updated information on all the biggest news and top stories going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well, guys, that is it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, join the GoHam fam. Make sure notification bell's on as well. That way, if I release a video, you know about it. All being said, just hope you have a great day, have a great weekend, happy Mother's Day, and we will see you later. Usually it takes me about an hour to do the scripting for these videos. It took an hour on the F350 section alone. Oof.